Going, all right. Hey, Mary, thank you. I can't be here. Yeah, she said that earlier. Hey, it's Ron with Indynightlife. All right, let's go live now. Saturday night, Sunday morning. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. We are going to start towards downtown from the south side. It is a little crazy going on out here. Some different areas. I was running some Uber runs a little bit earlier. It's been slow today. I know in downtown Indianapolis area today, there was, I think, Whiteland had a prom downtown. Southport and Perry Meridian had prom downtown. Ben Davis High School had a prom north of downtown at the Children's Museum. So we got a lot of proms going on downtown that let out. So now they are having the after parties. I picked up 2 young gentlemen from Ben Davis area, took them over on Union Street, dropped them off, and they were starting to get out. It's like, yep, this is, I was like, no, that's not the address you gave me. And they're like, oh, it ain't, is it? There was about 100 kids at that house. Their house was halfway more down the block. So in one block, half a block, there's 2 after prom parties on Union Street. And hey, Saki. Well, IMPD just got called there about 30 minutes ago to Union Street for loud parties. So they just sent the ERG team there and evacuating them. And there's another one on East Street, which is not too far from there, for another after party. And then the Holiday Inn downtown, they've already been called there twice for parties up in the suites. So they're having some issues with the prom kids tonight. But so far they're leaving peacefully and quietly. So they got 100 plus leaving off of Union Street, and they're going over to East Street now to check out them. So, and I know there was an accident downtown that just happened not too long ago. So that's what I'm listening to in the background as I'm heading back from the Greenwood area. Hi, Mary. I seen that. Still up. I know you're normally not up this late, but hey. So we're heading towards the downtown and the southeast side. I told those 2 young guys, I said, watch it. Cops are going to get called on them. They didn't last an hour before the cops were called. So, yeah. So the prom kids are going to go crazy. But we'll see how it goes and see what's going to pop up now. So we're going to shoot down this way. I'm at my radio. Oh, man, the traffic on all the channels are like crazy. So it is right now 105. And the radio is playing traffic from 102. So it is over 3 minutes behind on traffic. So I am going to skip up a little bit and kind of scan through and see what's going on here. All right, so they moved from Union Street to East Street now to start moving those kids over there. Because they know they're going to go from one party to the next. So yeah, I remember prom nights, but mine wasn't really going to after parties. And then some bar up on the northwest side. I think someone sprayed some CS spray in one of those, and they had a couple ambulances head over that way. So everything happened about an hour ago.
She was over my first one, so she'll be here in a minute.
So we're gonna sneak back downtown here in this direction and see what we scrounge around into. I was sitting here what the captain was saying there.
9371 property 6024.
Nothing. Yeah, happy Mother's Day. Yeah, I said that just a minute ago. I don't think a whole lot of people on here yet. But yeah, happy Mother's Day, all the mothers out there. I'm reminding myself to say, we'll get a few little by little. I put the thumbnail up. I messed up, put yesterday's initial date and stuff on there instead of today's. Had to get that changed. He said, coming back from being off on medical, the algorithm's not going to push me like it used to, so kind of got to start all over, and hopefully we get the like buttons and the thumbs up on there so YouTube sees that and it starts pushing my channel. The goal is right now to start at least try to do Saturday nights. And then Fridays, we're going to kind of be reserved for what else going on, or maybe something I can always go to a live pop-up or something like that. That's just going to be played by ear. But the goal is at least do it on Saturday nights for now. Oh, the light changing on me. Huh. Thought I was bad. The car was like 5 car lengths behind me just went through that. All right, let's see.
Got to a car, sped off down westbound, Pendleton Pike. Shadows are going to be a dark colored sign on license plate 68. East District 34, Baker 62.
I'm so impressed.
47 converted. The individual who I ran the OLN on body camera admitted that he is the person who's in charge for BMP. Can you put that there? Something eventually will happen in report.
So sounds like the party on East Street was a rented Airbnb that they used or using. Boy, those people would not be happy. There's the guy that was just driving an idiot. Now he's back here driving like an idiot again. There's a car show or hangout going on here to the left.
East 22, Baker 52, 361, maybe third car store 11, 612, obviously.
Some more people hanging out here. So back in the day, in the 80s, this little strip right here There used to be a White Castle right behind me that's closed now. There's a liquor store and stuff in there, but Madison Avenue right here, this was the strip. So like the guy beside us in his pickup truck trying to do a burnout there. This was a strip. They all hung out down here. All the parking lots were full of people. They ran them off pretty much. And then a lot of them would still cruise up and down it from downtown to here. Motorcycles would run from downtown to here. Basically go to White Castle and turn around and go back unless you decide to go to Greenwood, and then they go to the gas station. Now here comes another idiot getting right past me real quick on the right. And they drive like idiots down here. We've had quite a few fatality accidents down in this area. Yeah, look at it. See, you see him flying that way? That dude almost lost control coming around that curve. There's this. They just drive like idiots. All right. Nope. Glitter, I do not. I was a fire and EMS for 35 years. So this shell's got, there's a ton of bikes and stuff and cars sitting over here in that lot. You can see them all hanging out. They just took over that whole gas station. There goes that car again, going back the other way. Sorry, I'm trying to read the chat little by little as I'm driving here. Yeah, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just driving, so it's hard for me to see the chat. And they're all driving like idiots, unfortunately. Hey, Eric. How are you doing, sir? Yep, finally. So, yeah, I'm heading down here to backside where the was the party here on Union Street. They ran most of them all off. They should all be gone, but we're going to cut through as we're heading through downtown.
I'm not sure if it's close enough, so we also had a call for shots fired at 30 to 10.
So I don't know if there's any still hanging out or what. They probably got some cars over here. Officers still kind of watching the area. 3 vehicles slipped this week there. Yeah, it's crazy. Sleeping, Eric? You ain't sleeping. You up playing Fortnite or watching your lights go around on Tracy's live, and then you fall asleep while you're on the live. But I understand. Oh. So there's a couple cars chilling down here. They've all, like I said, they were parked all over the place down here. So, like I said, I dropped off 2 young guys over here to go into a party. So there goes an officer right there. So there's the officers are all leaving. So this is Union Street. So 1261 is the 1361 is right there. That's where one of the parties was at.
At 113.
And then the other one was halfway down the street here. These streets are extremely small, which I'm looking. Yeah, they ran them all off. They just a minute ago when I came out, these are packed with cars. So most of them are all leaving here, like I said, going over to East Street.
Oh, and 325 back now, sir. 113.
I didn't know if he still played. I knew you played for a little while, Eric. I knew you were playing some games. I wasn't sure what he played. All right, looking at the radio there. Man, there's like, it's playing constantly because it's got 5 different districts, and we're still behind on chat on it.
Yeah, I'm talking about. For the 38, you started a supervisor for an unhappy customer.
A supervisor for an unhappy customer. Most of them are getting locked up or not happy. Nothing new. Okay. Just trying to, I'm looking through Southeast, pulling their radio traffic by themselves. There's another officer there. Like I said, they were just all over the place. They called the ERG team down here just to be on the safe side.